zone here where we should see a little bit of two-way trading. Probably see a little push down before they move it up this morning, as far as the institutions go. And for you guys out there, what you're looking at is a 133 tick chart at the top right, a 15 range chart, meaning that 133 trades every time 133 contracts are traded. We get a new candlestick
coming out right
15
now,
range. Every time the market moves 15 points, we're getting a new candlestick.
Morning, sir.
Morning. I guess I need to hit the button for people to hear me, right?
I was cracking up. I let you go for like a minute. Then I let you go for a minute. Then I hit you live.
This dummy just keep talking to him. Say, hey, that was a good practice round, right?
Yeah.
That was a good practice round. So we just got our numbers from head coach. What we're really looking at here is the support and resistance numbers for the day. So we're looking at 30,326. If you guys here are saying three numbers, we're only calling the last three numbers for the Dow YM on the futures market. So we're trading the Dow, Dow Jones, that is, in the futures market here. So we're looking at 326
maybe more or less.
18
That's just
as
an
support.
Estimate, guys, of the range that these swings will take.
Oh, sorry. Support being 326, resistance
words,
being 818.
Will be, it's probably higher. I'm just doing it because it looks like volume has occurred at tighter spots, if that makes sense. In other words, buyers are willing to pay up a little bit more. Sellers are willing to sell a little bit lower. You didn't do anything wrong, Rendell. It's an estimate. I'm thinking you're right. Here's what's happening. From our institutional contacts, that is where they're buying and selling today.
And that's the support and resistance number, guys.
18, 30, 326, and they have calculated 145 points. Yeah, I was more like 210, but they're saying 145 points should be your average swing. We'll see. In other words, if you want to buy, wait for a 145-point pullback, sell 145-point rally. Would it have worked so far? It might have. Think of it this way. On this last peak up, are we trading it? Are we started? Oh, no, 2 more minutes.
2 minutes.
The high was 665, right? The low was 507. What if you at least waited for 145? Well, actually, this is the peak here. What if you waited for 145 pullback from 655, right? You'd have bought it at 510, right? Right here. So that would have worked pretty well, right? 204, you never would have gotten in. You didn't do anything wrong, but if you look at the last swing, what was it? How many points? 654, 507. Right? Everybody see that? Yeah. So 145 is pretty close.
Pretty darn
close. Now they put that out about 4:30 in the morning. So it's still pretty valid. At least, here's the deal. When we were going long before, if you waited for a 20-point pullback to go long, you had a long wait to make money. If you waited 145 points and then started buying, wow. Okay, we're open for business, guys. We are open for business.
All right, let's get ready to rumble.
Let's make some money. Remember, the major support this morning is 30,326. The resistance is 30,818. The market's in an uptrend, so we're buying pullbacks. For newer traders who are just starting with us, who haven't been here for at least a month, you don't trade the first 6 minutes. Other traders who've been with us if they watch the pullback, you can go long. The last buy stop we had was 607. Nothing wrong with continuing that buy stop. Okay.
So we should have some people long right now. More advanced traders should be long right now.
Got me?
I wouldn't expect our volatility number to be hit right off
There's
the
your first
right out of the
target.
gate this morning.
Ding, ding.
Boom.
There we go.
Raise your stop now to 621. Anyone take that buy stop that we called a half an hour ago? 607 buy stop. How many people did it? Good job, Mike. Go flat.
You guys out there listening, we do call our trades a lot of times well in advance.
30-point winner right off the bat. Plus 30. Now wait for the pullback.
There we go.
Isn't
Like we
it
said, probably
beautiful?
two-way trading this morning.
I know
It's probably going to bounce up and down for a bit. And guys, those of you out there, if you want to catch our trade calls before we start streaming
Everybody's
in the
flat,
mornings,
right?
we do give you a trial.
You got
So that
30
you're
points. Locked in 12.
real quick.
Good job, Greg. Did you take it, Greg? 607 buy stop? Beautiful, beautiful. Now let's just wait for the market to retrace. Remember, before it went down, where did it go down before?
Probably take a little buy signal here. If you're more advanced.
514, where we went long this morning, right?
I'm gonna wait.
Still a valuable support level.
Yeah, I would wait. This morning's going to be tough to trade.
Let all the people who didn't take profits on the last buy stop, let them go get stopped out, and then we go long again. Watch your stochastics heading up, heading up. There's another buy signal as it turns up.
Got it.
598 is your buy.
There we go. I'll be done trading for the day after this. Had a good little
598 long.
short earlier and a long. So just relaxing now. And most people don't realize this. You really could be done in a lot of days before the market even opens. And that's the great thing about what we're doing. We're calling trades, guys, at 8 a.m. So if you're out there, you can start a trial for us 3 days, completely free, libertytradingclub.com or jointheclub.info. And we'll give you 3 days with us. You get to go to class. You get to get a coaching session. You also have access to join our room at 7 a.m. Eastern every morning. And again, we start trade calling.
If you are long,
usually around
your
7.
final target is going to be 640. 640 will be your final target if you are long.
Up to push it down, Brian? Is that what they're doing again, or
7 bucks.
I think it's going to be two ways. They're going to be taking stops out both ways this morning.
We took
Okay.
the buy stop.
Yeah, I'm still trying to hang tight with flat.
Great.
So
Everybody.
yeah, I think we're going to go two ways here this morning. This is one of those days where
Watch this stochastic.
if you're looking at
That's
where
the
we
first
ended
thing to
up on the
watch.
daily,
So we're 2 for 2 on this run up and then pull back, right? Once the stochastics are low, you can put a buy stop in above like one of these range bars. You see that?
so it looks like
All right,
on the
see him coming down? You can put a buy stop right now at 592.
I wouldn't go to the well again on that one, but
When
you
it
could do
hooks
it.
up, you go long.
We see it break this little support level here. I would imagine they're going to push it down a little bit further before bringing it back up. Then we could look for the 45-point volatility number, guys. So this would be the recent swing point, this little high here, and we're probably going to be looking for a if they
Watch this
break
hookup.
below this, then we're going to be looking at
Green
145
has to
points
go
lower.
across the red and get on the stochastics above 25. You see it right here? See what I'm looking at, guys? Once it hooks up above 25, jump in. Capiche?
There we go.
Everybody?
So they didn't take out the support, so we'll be looking for it. Honestly, you can go long again. Again, I'm probably done for the day. I'm not probably going to take another trade. No, probably not going to take another trade unless we see that volatility number get hit
Then
pretty
we'll
quick
catch our
here.
breath in a bit.
Then I'll look for a trade
We're
off that
just doing
volatility
Stoke
number.
hookups. Stokes hookup, guys. That's all. Oh yeah, take some more.
Yeah, guys, join
Oh,
us.
yeah.
I think Ryan, we if they
Oh,
start
yeah.
their trial,
602,
libertytradingclub.com,
first target.
they can enter to win the computer
Next
giveaway,
target.
trading computer giveaway.
Yeah, that's right. Yep, we have the laptop giveaway. I'll put that down at the bottom there.
Fantastic.
Raise your stop. Raise your stop.
We are 6 minutes in, so if you're newer to trading or you're newer to us, you can look for the
Raise your stop.
next entry. We'll call out. And what we're really doing here, guys, is we're entering on our 16 tick rule. So our 16 tick rule basically is we're looking for these little swing points,
607 is the stop
and
now.
we're looking for a 16 tick
stop.
move with us.
Raise your stop to 607. Everybody in?
We
Everybody
confirm
in?
it with the candles painting
Yeah.
inside our HMA on
The
both of
pool.
these charts.
Here we go, and we will be flat in a second. Maybe. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. 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 Yes. 607 stop. 610 stop. 610 stop. Maybe. Yes. No. Up to Mr. Market. It's exciting this morning, isn't it? We're flat. Boom. All right, let's rest. 5 stochastics, we rest. Everybody get that one?
Little bit.
All right.
So what was
let's
the
rest now. Don't go crazy.
resistance?
Good
Let's
job,
go back
Diana.
and take it. Good job, guys.
Good job, Mike.
We're doing good.
Good job.
So again, we're at 818 as
Good job,
resistance.
Kurt.
Not far
Randy.
off, huh?
Getting this?
Maybe we'll
All
get
your
there.
fellow traders are knocking
326
the
support.
socks off the ball. Good job, Randy.
Good job.
Great job, Caitlin. All right. Let's rest now. Let's not start giving the money back.
Keep your green.
Only newbies give the money back. We put it in our back pocket. The only place we put it back is in our back pocket. Isn't this a great career?
It is. Absolutely.
Imagine the
You
people
coach for
cleaning
just a
up
second.
aisle.
So again, guys, what we're doing this morning is we're trading the YM, the Dow Jones Industrial Average, on the futures market. We have a 15 range chart, meaning that every time the market moves 15 ticks, we get a new candlestick. We use this basically as a measuring stick for our 16 tick rule. This long we just took was here, and as soon as the candle started painting inside, we had stochastics hook up. We went long. Some people could have stayed long. Some people probably are still long. A lot of our members are done trading, should be done trading so far for the day. But what we're really looking for, we probably won't see it within, I'd say before 10 a.m. at this point. If we haven't seen it by now, we're probably not going to see it. That move of about 145 points is what we're looking for. If it doesn't usually happen early, say by now, if that move hasn't started happening, we're probably going to see it after about how many minutes, Ryan? How many minutes will we probably start looking for that?
27?
27 minutes. The people don't know this. Market moves in 27-minute cycles. So 9:30 to 9:57. So around 10-ish, we should start seeing that volatility number hit. And we use that to basically when we start seeing the move, we've got a range bound market here. If it breaks that range, we're going to look for 145 points from the low of the swing point up higher. And then you could probably short But if we do break this range and we keep going long, we're going to stick with our normal long trade setup. So the next one I would be looking for is, look for 145 point move up now. So basically, you be patient at this point, or if you really want to get in, you kind of try to catch a flag. When it flags out a little bit, you could jump in if you're a more advanced trader. But right now, if you're trying to get in, you're playing catch up, and I wouldn't do it. You stay away from it. And let me see if Coach can adjust his charts. It's like I'm in two places at one time. Love it. So yeah, that's what we're doing. So we teach 6 very specific trade setups here. One being that 16 tick rule that I just pointed out a couple minutes ago. And right now we're probably looking for a first touch rule. So what we would do is, again, this trade would be entered with our 16 tick rule, especially this early in the morning. Or you do a buy stop right above this 89 exponential. That's probably what Coach is calling right now. So let's put him back on, and then we'll explain kind of what we're doing here in a couple minutes.
Points or so? Could be, right? 560 is your support. So we'll see if we can get down toward that 560 level and then hook up from there. How am I getting 560? I'm figuring around 145, 150 point pullback from the high.
Then you could go long here. This is our 16 tick rule. Now
the
thing about this is
in those kinds of waves.
First touch rule, 16 tick rule, and I almost got a little W here. So you should be long and you should be flat. So these trades do fail sometimes. Every trade fails. You're gonna have losing trades. And at the end of the day, what we shoot for is 80% win rate. Entering trades at very low risk, meaning if we have our first touch rule says that you enter this trade off this bounce off the 89 exponential here, and look at the risk you take. You take very little risk to get into that trade. And if you're in the trade and you stayed long after this little dip down, then you've got a pretty good trade on your hands. Your stop should be somewhere around, 644.
First touch rule there, but I sort of passed on that one. I was looking for a little more pullback.
That's exactly what I was
Anybody
thinking.
do the first touch rule right there?
I got 10 points.
Good job. Yeah, that would have been a quick 10, probably stopped out. And you could have re-entered here on this little flag too.
Can't get every one of them. Yeah, right, Steven.
I'm a little behind today. Usually I'm on top of these. I've got a call in straight before it comes
has
in.
been hanging around there since 928.
And it wouldn't surprise me if we haven't already seen that 145 point move from the low here, from this swing point right here on the 2 minute. Not far from it.
Little counter
What's
trend. I just took a little 16 right there.
Hey, easy 10 points.
Yep.
Easy 10 points.
Let's see if it comes in a little bit before we jump back in, guys. Let's see it come back in a little bit.
And that's what I meant when I say two-way trading, guys. You in a morning like this,
a little bit, like 50 points or so.
When you're seeing this range,
5 ticks, a little bit.
You can use our rules both ways. 16 tick is a great trade to take in a morning like this, simply because you're shorting inside the HMA, and with the stochastics high,
630.
You're going long inside the HMA with the stochastics low.
Catch the next hookup.
All right, I'll do one more trade. Maybe not. Maybe it's going to break down now.
Watch the stochastics hook and then jump in.
Not going to happen. Never mind. Done trading. It's that easy to make that decision, guys. Most people end up over trading. Realistically, maybe 4 trades a day. You make your paycheck on 4 trades for most people. Now, we've got some people that do scalp. We're not trying to scalp here, even though it does look like it a lot of times. We're trying to enter trades, and this would be probably a good 10 tick long right now. Too late on that one too, guys. Like I said, I'm going to stay away from this for a little bit. This is really a tough morning. If you didn't catch either of these moves, you're probably going to sit on your hands for a little bit at this point.
Wait.
Nice low tick read here.
Yeah. Getting ready.
There's your long.
There you go. Boom.
I got it. That one felt good.
Yeah. Stay in it.
Gratification.
This is it.
I'm in it. I got 2 left.
625 stop.
Okay, I want to stop at 636.
636.
636 on your stop.
It's nice when they're that quick.
Right it. 636 on the stop. Man, are we hot today? You guys long? All right.
$100 on micros, Brian.
Nice. That's 1,000 when it comes to minis.
I know.
Fantastic.
Getting there.
Hey, you know what? If you can get 100 points a day, 2 contracts, that's $1,000 a day, 260 grand a year. That's more than most people make. And the great thing about the futures market is 60% of your gains are counted as long-term capital gains. So you're paying what, like 15% on that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Fantastic.
You got a tax guy. You got a tax guy in the members area. I got to call him.
We do. We have a CPA that's been around trading. He specializes in the trading business, so he knows it inside and out. We're probably flat on this at this point. Should be flat.
Good job, Caitlin.
Yeah, guys, you can join us, libertytradingclub.com.
Yeah, I think we should be done now.
Start a 3-day trial for free. Normally it's $10 to start a 3-day trial.
Too hot for me too.
And this range bound market.
Coffee because all the coins in my pocket from all the quarters I made. All right, we're done for the morning or for the next hour. Maybe the 10:30 reversal will give us. Everybody nice and green.
Brian, I'm happy. I'm going to call it a day on the stream. I got my trades in. Going to get to the day job.
All right. Fantastic, man. Have a great morning. Have a great day. Appreciate it.
-4. We'll get it right back right now, Greg. Go long right now.
Get that -4 back. All right.
Tom Cruise. Go on.
Tom Cruise. All righty, guys. Again, this is it's probably sideways trading this morning, 2-way trading. We called that earlier this morning just because of where we've seen the market go and where it ended up finishing yesterday. If you look at the daily candles, we are sitting in an area where we could be looking at an M on the daily chart, really. And so it could be a sign that the institutions are taking profits on the long side. Just to get ready to sell it off again in the next few days. Next week, I would not be surprised if Monday we didn't see a bigger push down or already opened down quite a bit Monday morning. So sideways trading this morning. This is again 133 tick chart, 15 range chart. If you want to go to libertytradingclub.com, you can sign up for a 3-day trial, and it is a 3-day trial, and you can also enter to win a trading laptop on libertytradingclub.com when you do start your trial. So this morning we had a volatility number of 145. We've seen that hit already on the high side, on the upside from one swing point to the other. And it looks like the institutions are wanting to take stops out both ways this morning. So what I would expect is 10:30 reversal to be either go to that support number or resistance number. So around 380 or 815 ish. That's 30,815 would be the number I look for on the upside. 30,380 ish on the downside. And then you look for those 145 point moves somewhere in between those two areas. So we are looking to trade long today. So we're just going to be patient, wait for it, and look for our trades, wait for our trades to be set up. Again, tough morning for most people. This is, if you haven't gotten your trades in by now, I wouldn't be trading right now. I would sit on your hands and wait for the market to either break one of these ranges and then look for a trade set up. So again, we teach 6 very specific, straightforward trade setups. And again, we're trying to enter trades that give you lower risk and potential for higher reward. We do have in our trade room, we do have about an 80% win rate. So this would be a decent long signal if you get the stochastics to hook up on the right side, but I don't think that's going to happen. And if it does, it's probably going to happen too late for you to be in the move. When you're seeing this kind of consolidation happening and being range bound, we are probably getting ready for probably a pretty good sell off. So when we say that we think the markets, the institution is going to push down the market before they take it back up, we don't really know when that's going to happen. So we do look at that 27-minute cycle. So right around 9:57, we should probably start seeing this volatility number hit on the downside, and we're not far away from it now. Let's see what Coach has to say.
It lasted through 560.
Yep. So look for 145
now we could
from
be,
probably this high here.
In danger.
145 points. Guys, chime in. Subscribe on our YouTube channel.
45-point sell-off, right, guys?
Click the alert button, the little bell there, and it'll let you know when we start streaming every morning.
So that's a little bearish.
Yep. And that's where we go. We're looking for this to be a little bearish now. But again, if it does swing up after around 145 points, then we will look to go long.
This throws a little cold water on the bulls. Yeah. Well, I don't know. 326, you mean, or 426? Oh, Powell again. Oh boy. 326.
Powell's talking.
Yeah. Yeah, the support level today could do it. Watch the momentum is about to turn down. Yeah, could do it. The market can do whatever it wants. And yeah, if we get a Crable sell, remember 7 minutes from now, right? The 30-minute opening range, Randy. If it breaks that 30-minute, then yeah, I would say you have a good shot at hitting 326.
326. Sorry, guys, that's a 380.
And then we start shorting. For now, let's just had our fat wallets. Watch the volatility.
If I still wanted to trade, I may look to nibble lightly short.
So each trade that we were taking was getting riskier.
Be patient. It's short now, probably get 10 ticks easy.
A 30-point stop on everything, 25 to 30 points.
There's your 10 ticks easy short.
More than a 30
tighten my stop up to break even.
If you get stopped out,
don't care if I get stopped out.
More than
take
30.
your 10 ticks on contract.
If you get hit with a 30-point stop, it probably will take out 45-point stops. So it'd be kind of foolish to put a 45-point stop.
So if you're short now, your stops at break even?
Yeah, 50 would be, you know, I'd rather get out with a 25-point stop and say, you know what, let's take a breather and then get the next trade. That's what happened in the opening in the morning. We took a 30-point stop. Imagine if we took a 50-point stop, it would have been harder to make that trade
565
back.
should be your stop.
It would have happened, but it would have still been more difficult. So
There you go, flat. So, like I said, if
And
you're
what can you
going to
do?
trade,
How
you
can you
nibble
figure
short a
this
little
out?
bit here,
Here's a little
and
technique.
there's not much we can do. We have to listen to what the market's going to tell
Just
us.
change a 1 minute chart that I sort of follow into a 30-minute chart. This last bar right here, does everybody see this? This is your Crable bar right there. So if you need to know, like, where's the breakout, just follow this bar. Below the low, after 10 o'clock, is a short. Above the high is a long. Does everybody see that? That's a 30-minute bar. That's going to be one bar for the whole half hour. Okay. And that's how you tell your numbers. So you don't need to be constantly working a calculator. All you need to do is watch that. So you could take a data box and
So, guys, when you do start your trial, libertytradingclub.com, you can enter to win a trading laptop. And we do give you access to our members library. So you're able to see our trade setups, our entire methodology. We actually have videos on how to get started, how to set up your trading platform, how to create your bias for the day. So whether you want to go long or short, I say for the day, for the near term, we're looking at being very flexible with our trend. We'll teach you how we define trend, and you get access to our trade setup videos. So we actually, for 3 days, give you complete access to Liberty Trading Club's trade calling sessions, to our classes, to our coaches, and to our members library. And at the end of the day, our membership, to be a member of this room, is $99 a month. So if you say 3 days isn't enough, it's $99, guys. So let's put Coach back on, listen to what he's got to say.
so it's been a long journey, guys, not easy. I just don't want anyone here to have to take 49 months.
Yeah, so we do have institutional partners that help us that we actually pay for to help us get information to know what the institutions are looking at. So we're really using our trading methodology combined with the institutional process here and their thought process, if you will. Again, guys, I really wouldn't be touching a lot of trades right now. This is a tough morning to trade in. If you haven't made your money, sit back and wait for the perfect trade setup. Again, at this point, I'd probably wait for a little bit of a pullback to go long. You could probably go long in this flag right here. Yeah, I mean, go long. You probably get 10 ticks really easy. But I'm not trying to scalp this morning. We're trying to get 20, 30 ticks, get out, or let it run if it runs. But that probably won't happen this morning. And then keep your green. Again, what we're looking for is get over 100 points a day with a couple contracts. That's $1,000. And then when you get consistent in that, you just add contracts.
One of the things that give us this hint as when it's too risky is this little thing here called the average true range. And as you can see, it just show you the indicator for those of you just joining us. This tells you the average. So here, we normally like to use a 25 or 30 point stop, right? Well, how's that going to work Here's a 20 period, which means 40 minutes of trading. The average movement every 2 minutes is what? 55 points. So at this point, how is your 20-point stop going to protect you? You're going to get stopped out, so you might as well
That's
not
why
trade.
it's risky this morning.
I mean, it's moving 55 points every 2 minutes. It's great if you're on the right side, but if you time it wrong, and even if you don't time it wrong, what if you take a quick breakout here and get filled at 666, and immediately it's at 643? 643 stops you out and goes up, stops you out and goes up. It's ridiculous. So you calm down, and you'll see things like congestion on the Bollinger Bands. When they start squeezing together, then you say to yourself, okay, congestion's coming in. Now here, it's 10 o'clock, right? 10 o'clock. There's your Crable high, right? In the previous bar, 698, right? It goes above that, it's a breakout.
Chad, if you just click on that link I sent you, it will take you to my breakout room. But mute your mic in this main room before you leave, please. Thank you.
Yeah, guys. So normally we're a little bit more entertaining than this. We've got some extreme range bound. Again, we had two thoughts this morning. The institutionals will push it down and keep it in a range. Two-way trading. I said that when we first started streaming. So that's what we're seeing. Two-way trading here. Honestly, it's a tough sledding day. If you really, 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 really wanted to look for a long, you could probably do one on our first touch rule right now. Put a buy stop in, or when it crosses this yellow HMA, you can go long. But other than that, I would wait and sit on my hands until seeing something. There you go. There's your long. So you had a buy stop just above that HMA, and you should have gotten 10 ticks pretty easy on that one. And then you try your stop. So your second contract should be around break even. Oop, hold on a minute.
Dodges. So wow.
Yeah, guys. So basically, this has really done exactly what we expected to do this morning.
All right, guys. It's after 10 o'clock.
Two-way trading.
We're still waiting for the market to slow down.
Let's see if we can get Coach to recap here real quick. He meant that
Quick
the
recap.
other way around. Most people should be trading before the open.
When the job numbers came out, we were looking to buy a pullback. And if you look at it, right, we started buying down here toward the first touch rule. First touch
So
rule
around
did not work.
8:20,
The
8:30, we were
first
taking our
touch rule
first
did
trade.
not work. Got stopped out 30 points. Tragedy, right? And then the second trade, we used the 15-minute support by that blue line. Okay, so we bought the second, which was a monster. Easily made up the 30 points. From there, once the market opened, until this volatility increases, all we were doing, guys, right, is waiting on these pullback trades. I'll extend here. Now, 9:30, we did the breakout for the authorized traders. Those who've been with us for more than a month. We did a W trade right here. Pretty easy. And then all we did was 2 more low stochastic buy signals. Low pullbacks. We waited for the pullback, patient. As soon as the market hesitated at support and then started up, we went long. Did it again, went long. Now you got 3 out of 3 great trades in the morning, couple of scalps, and you stop trading and collect your winnings and do whatever you want to do. Look at these other trades from 9:45. There was an extra one for those who wanted a fourth. But after 4 trades in the morning, you shouldn't be trading. And you had even another one, a W again, right? Double bottom, breakout. I mean, it was just fantastic. Excellent, Chris. Chris is saying never traded the YM before. You know, if you can make money in one market, you can make it in anything. And
Yeah,
this goes on
so
and
that's
on.
that's
So
it, guys. There's a lot of
let's
reasons why
be
we trade the
happy. Today was
YM.
a good day. Yesterday was a good day too, but it was just very confusing because today all 3 elements of the trade and trend were up. Pretty easy to buy pullbacks. Yesterday, momentum was up, trend was down, the market kept going up. Tough until after 10 o'clock. You had to wait for the first half hour.
So
Any
you could
questions on that?
probably look for, again, this is a sideways market. I think we're probably just going to wait here and sit on our hands for a little bit. This is a tough one. If you really, really, really wanted to go long, you could wait for a little bit of a move down. Again, we're looking at another one of our volatility numbers getting hit. So
Beautiful.
volatility number got hit
Right.
3
We
times
did not
already
get
this
a
morning.
breakout of the 30-minute
3 times.
opening range, if you notice. The 30-minute opening range did not break out to the upside. What is the low side? 30,527, right? 30,527 is the 30-minute opening range low. If it breaks that, you actually have a sell signal, which is getting pretty close to it, right? That'll be a complete reversal.
All right, guys. Now you could probably look to nibble long, but again, we are looking. Excuse me.
Yeah, because Greg, it is a reversal, and bulls would be, how can I say, bullish traders would be like, here it is, right? They'd be confounded and confused.
There you go, guys. Wait for a little flag or something.
The only problem with a Crable, you know where the stop is, the other end, right?
So you wait.
Do you want to risk?
You wait
the
for
market
a
going to
retracement.
30,700.
Retracement
It's
north here,
short
guys.
right now.
We could look for
Your first target would
there you
be
go, flag. You could go short below this
16.
below this little flag right here. Put a sell stop in, and keep eking that sell stop up behind these green candles. And
Yeah, it's a big stop.
you're looking for a short. So again, you can get into this trade basically just by being patient. Your sell stop could be here around 5.
But the Crable is not a 10-point stop.
509.
It's the other range.
529. Sorry. So again, just patiently wait. Let the stochastics get high now. And when it happens, unless this thing completely reverses again, it's a ridiculous range here, guys. Now you're going to wait for our first touch rule or a 16 tick rule trade.
60-point stop from here.
Keep your sell stop back behind this a little bit further. And get some kind of confirmation here. Okay, you could probably sell now and get 10 ticks pretty easy. But again, this is light shorting just because of the range we're in here. Light shorting. There you go. Should be close to getting your 10 ticks. If you haven't gotten it, you should have gotten it now. And again, guys, we're not looking to scalp. Now you can bring your second contract stop to break even. And
I'm going to take it right now. I'm going to go in there at this 40 level. I'm short.
And hopefully it rides down. If not, get stopped out and keep your second contract stop at break even for a moment. And then
you could turn around. There we go.
This will probably be the last trade of the morning.
It had a little bounce down up, here, but then it reversed.
Now we look for it to go to the pivot. So try to hold on to this one as long as you possibly can. Look for it to go to the pivot.
Yeah, now you don't need a trailing stop all the way up there. You just need a trailing stop at 540 right now.
Yep. That's probably about where you'd be. Just try to hold on short. Guys, please comment. Please ask questions. Subscribe on our YouTube channel, libertytradingclub.com. You're probably watching us on YouTube. Target. Subscribe. Hit the alert little bell icon.
If we break 499,
get yourself alerted when we go on air each day and start streaming. Like and subscribe, as they always say. Should be flat now. And then we do it again. You just wait for high stochastics here. We're first touch rule and let it confirm with the HMA. And you can go short again after that. So we are looking at a reversal, even though our trend is up right now. If you guys go to libertytradingclub.com, sign up for your 3-day trial. You can enter to win a trading laptop. But most importantly, you can get access to our videos, trading library, our video library on our methodology and our trade setups here. The Crable trade is actually in our library. So this trade setup that we just talked about, the reversal, is in our video library. So now you can look for first touch rule short.
Got one target, two targets, flat on the
first
trailer.
Touch rule short off the 89 exponential. We're going to wait for that to get close to that. Or we're going to wait for high stochastics.
By the way,
16 tick rule short
still
here.
our counter trend.
And guys, 16 tick rule short is explained in our video library.
The longs are in a little bit of trouble right now.
And if you guys want to comment, we will reply to your comments. We're probably going to wrap up our stream here in a couple minutes. It's been a pretty tough two-way morning. We did kind of expect a two-way. We expected one or two things this morning: a push down to go long, which actually happened, just not at the extreme that we thought it would happen, or we thought that we would have two-way trading this morning. So we knew it would probably be one of the two, and that's exactly what we got: two-way trading. And we did get a push down, just not as extreme as we thought before the institutions pushed it back up. So it did happen the way we thought it would happen, just not to the extremes we thought it would happen this morning. So there you can take a short signal.
30-point stop.
Pretty easy inside the HMAs and would have had 10-tick profit. But again, probably want to wait for this to get a little bit higher, or stochastics get a little bit higher. We really want stochastics at least touch that 80 on a 133 right now before we go short.
First target.
But you do have a sell
Okay.
signal like Coach called just a second ago. Just not as strong as I would like for it to be. I tend to be a little bit more picky in my trades, just so that we can, so that I can just have higher probability trades. One of the books we actually require our members to read is High Probability Trading. All righty, guys. Please like, subscribe. Go to libertytradingclub.com. We teach you 6 really specific trade setups. Start your 3-day trial. It was $10. Right now, we're allowing you to do a 3-day trial for absolutely free. We are, after your 3 days, if you want to stay with us, it's just $99 a month to be a member of the trade room. And we'll give you some coaching and give you access to our video library during your trial. I think we're going to wrap up the stream here. If you guys, I was going to look to try to see if we got in one more short here, but it doesn't look like we're going to. Before we go
guys.
down, we had some good trade calls this morning,
489,
and we want to make sure we're keeping our profits. So if you're profitable in the day, keep your money and move on to the next day. If you want to keep trading, be absolutely certain that you're waiting for a perfect trade setup this morning. And a perfect trade setup. So you could put a sell stop in for our first touch rule here. Again, the way we've been range bound this morning, I would be kind of afraid to do that. But you could put one in just below here and keep eking it up behind this for a first touch rule or 16 tick entry. But again, that's this is a point where you're seeing the range here, guys. It's pretty obvious we hit the bottom of that range. You probably could get 10 ticks out of this. First touch rule, you would have already gotten 10 ticks. I just don't like it. If it fails, then we know that, then what do we know? If this fails, we're probably going to be pushed up to at least 60-70% of this move. We get back up to this top of this bar here.
We're short on the first touch roll, guys. Short
if
on
you
the
did go
first
short,
touch roll,
good job.
right here. Everybody in there?
The great thing about this is you don't have to take a lot of risk. Our
That's
trade
our target.
setup specifically
Final
put
target,
you in positions
489.
where you don't have to take a ton of risk to get in the trades.
Put your
This
trailing
didn't have a
stop
lot of
right
risk.
now at 582.
As soon as the price starts moving in your direction, you're short.
Okay.
Like I said, guys, this is a tough one. You'd be flat now, but you got 10 ticks. All righty, guys.
There you go.
We're going to stop streaming for the morning. If you have any questions, want to
Good
join
job,
us,
everybody.
go to libertytradingclub.com, start your trial. We'll be
Everybody
happy to
got
have
some
you.
of this first touch roll here?
We will be
575
streaming tomorrow
down to
morning again. We usually
543,
kick off around
30 points.
9:20 a.m. Eastern time. So
Anybody
if you want to
take
join
the
us,
first touch
just
roll short?
click the alert button on YouTube, the little bell,
Nobody? Okay,
and it
good.
will remind you every morning when we start. It'll let you know that we're going to
Everybody's
start streaming.
sitting on their hands.
All right, it's Brian here, Liberty Trading Club. Thanks for
Everybody
being
just
with us, guys.
Resting for now.
Any comments, anything you guys want to throw in here, I will see them and reply.
Good
If
job.
not,
Oh,
again,
just
go to
reporting what's
libertytradingclub.com or jointheclub.info. And when you start your trial, we do let you enter to win a trading laptop, which will be given away on July 4th. So it looks like the first touch rule is working, and there's a little M trade there as well. Thanks, everyone, and see you tomorrow.